everybody. Just another day in paradise. Kind of dark in here. The lighting is really bad in this van. I was looking at the string lighting. I think I mentioned it one other time. A buddy of mine that has a party store, he was stringing it up in his party store along his what do you call them, coolers, and it looked really good. I mean, again, and I can't believe the light that those little tiny lights give off. I know there's a bunch of them all strung, but you put it around whatever, and they draw hardly any electricity. They're really good for like the Jackery. But anyways, yeah, this lighting's terrible in this van. So it's only 5 in the morning. I'm going out to get a coffee. I never sleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, actually, I slept last night more than I usually do. Last night I slept about 6 hours, maybe 5, but I think it was 6. But then again, I was worn out like an old pair of shoes, man. I was beat down. That house is beating me up. It's I feel like such a sucker. I really do. Not only that, I turned this heat up. Not only do I feel like I got taken advantage of, but I called yesterday to say that I'm done, that this is it, I'm done, I can't do it no more. And somehow I got talked into going back today to finish it. I don't know what's going on here. And then Jeff's such a good guy. You know, I told him, I said, Jeff, I said, I'm done, man, I can't do this. I said, and he's like, no, you can't quit. He said, you can't quit a job. I said, what do you mean you can't quit a job? Of all people, Jeff, because he's all Jeff has ever done in his life is bowl for a living. You know, he's a professional bowler. So, now that he's in his mid 40s, he don't bowl as much, but that's all he's done. That's all I've ever known Jeff to do his whole life. He did work for another guy, this one company, a little while, maybe 2 years, and that was part-time, basically on weekends. But yeah. So of all people telling me that no, you can't quit. We got to finish it. We can't have people saying that we quit the job. So hey, I'll give him credit. Man, that was weird. The truck just went by me. It sounded like his wheel was going to come off. So yeah. So we're gonna, I'm going back today. I mean, me and Jeff are going back, but it's going to be real tough to get me to do anything. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all know. You've listened to my videos. Y'all know how I feel about this. I really feel like I got suckered, and I mean, not only underpaid, but some of the stuff. Okay, I don't know how to do electricity. I already almost burned the house down twice. I did it again yesterday. I dropped the wall, didn't realize that there was electric lines in it. They jerked the light right out of the light socket. I don't know if it would burn the house down or not. I tell you the truth, I don't know. But once again, I had to shut the power off. Once the spark stopped, I went back and I turned it back. No, actually, I left it off. I didn't even turn it back on last night. I left. But that's twice now. I think 110, or maybe the house is wired for 220. I don't think that'll kill you, but I think it will. Maybe it will. I don't know. I don't know anything about electricity. I know one time I was changing an electric switch in my bedroom, and I got shocked. and it sent a shock through my arm like I couldn't believe it. It didn't really hurt. It was more like a numbing, like it scared me more. But I don't know about an electric. No, an electric line's got to kill you. Just ripped it right out of the. This is what a one. This is, let's say the house had to have been wired for 220 because they had 7 air conditioners going, so they had to have been. But I don't know. I don't know if it can hurt you or not. And then the amount of work. You know, come on, 16 dumpsters. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of garbage and just everything. I was under the impression that I was going in to gut this house, to take everything out, and then somebody was going to come in and do the floors, have an electrician, have a plumber. He wants me to take out the vanity in the bathroom. I'm going to flood this house if I do that. I already tried to shut the water off. It's so rusted, it won't shut off. So I'm either going to have to shut it off at the main source, and then there's no water because the line's going to be leaking, or I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I'm not a construction guy. I did do some work for a very short time, a couple months back in my 30s. No, 20s. Yeah, I was in my 20s. No, I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm good at ripping houses down, but the work is overwhelming and the money is underwhelming. It's ridiculous. I feel like I really do. I feel like such a sucker that he did. And I feel terrible because I didn't think a friend would do this to a friend. You know, for the little money we're making, I didn't expect him to. I mean, I guess I should have known. I mean, the guy that did my kitchen one time, the supplies were like, I don't even remember now, but I know he charged. Well, we'll put it this way. I remember he sanded the floor, stained it, and then put 4 coats of that lacquer or whatever you call it, varnish on top or whatever you call it, polyurethane on top of it. And beside the supplies, he charged $1,000 just to sand it. And it was a small room. It's about 12 by 18. That's it. $1,000 to sand the floor with a sander, electric sander. So he made more to sand one floor than I'm making to rip apart a whole house. So now that I think of it, I really did get suckered. I really should be. Not only should I be feeling terrible for not making the money, but I feel bad that a friend did this and allowed this to happen because he knows about all this stuff. So whenever the bids came in, he probably saw the first bid come in at $7,000. He probably saw the next bid come in at, $5,800. And then me and Jeff come in, and I'm embarrassed to say what I put in as a bid. I don't even want to say it. I may have said it in another video, but it's so low. I'm. Let's just put it this way. When we first started out, John said, "Hey, you want to make $600?" He goes, "I got a house for you to clean out." That's exactly how he put it, and I said, "Yeah." But then I went and looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me!" And Anyways, I'm done talking about that house for now. Okay, I know I talk about something different every morning, but yeah, that's about all. This weekend, the fights are coming on again. We have the fights on Saturday, the UFC. I think it's 258. It's a pretty nice card. Got a lot of good fighters. Frankie Edgar, Overeem, Sandhagen. It's a stat card again. There's a lot of women fighting. There's like 3 fights of women. Really some good fights. And then Sunday, I thought there was somebody running out in front. And then Sunday is a Super Bowl, but I'll be fishing, so I'm probably gonna miss it all. I'll have my iPad, so I can watch it still. All right, I'm getting ready to pull up to get my coffee, so I'll see you all later, and talk to you later. Peace. Well, here we go. Another dumpster being brought in. Take a look. Another dumpster. That's a lot of dumpsters. We filled, so this one here that I was talking about earlier is filled, and there's another one. So this should be the last one because we got the awning down. I'll show you a pic. I'll film that right now. So I'll show you that here in a second. All right, everybody, look at this. That was the first awning we took down, and now look at that. Completely done. Never thought that would happen. 16 dumpsters later, it's down. So that is a good feeling. We got a guy back there working. He's taking down that little shed. He'll have that finished in about an hour. You can see it right there. The little shed right there. Not the red one, that one. So everything else is basically done. The floor guys are... All right, everybody. We are done. We are leaving this house, and we are never coming back to this. We are never coming back to this dump. So, all right. See y'all later. Unless you want to stay and do more work.
Yeah, let's get these crumbs off the floor.
You want to rip the floor out? You want to rip the hardwood floors out?
Look at all this mess.
You don't want to rip the floors out?
You got a mess here, man.
The house is brick. We could peel the bricks off.
Who cleaned this house?
You don't want to rip.
They didn't do enough.
Get the rake. We're gonna take the shingles off the roof. All
Maybe
right.
we should take this door off.
Take the door off. Go ahead, rip it off. All right. We'll see you, everybody. We're done. We're out of this dump. We'll see you later. Well, everybody, I know I talked about it before, but I am so happy that this house is done. We were just talking about how the kid that's there now, all he has to do is just rip down a shed, throw some lumber away, and really that's about it. But oh, it just feels so good to be done. Now we can enjoy the weekend fights, Super Bowl, and actually fishing, and don't have to worry about tearing down a house. Don't have to have any of that on my mind.